I know, you're itchy. See if I can do this one-handed. Are you tired? Oh, I love you so much. You should put some flies for you. We don't want to be bothered by the flies. These are very big muscles on your head. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, it's very relaxing. So this is my stable. Welcome. I would normally come over here first thing in the morning, do her feed, hay, get the bed ready, and then she comes in, she being Violet. She would stay in for 6 hours and then she goes back out in the evening. So we are on summer timetable at the moment, so she's out and then she come back in. I don't know what that dinosaur noise is, if you can hear that. But anyway, let's do this because we've got plenty more to do today. It's Sunday, it's a nice day at the yard, but we're not going to be at this yard, we're going to be at a different yard. So let's crack on with this stable while I'm sporting the roller. Sporting the roller.
That is well cool, isn't it?
Isn't it cool?
Yeah,
but it's like, it's face tracking and I don't want it to face track.
There must be a setting that you can use to get it off, surely.
I don't know, let's turn it around. Do you want to show me your horse? Okay, here you go, hang on, put this on.
He is my lovely boy from Spain, who will be in Belgium in the Champions League in a few weeks with North London ladies.
Oh, and what do you do?
Nothing, I'm lazy.
You're a coach.
Oh yeah, I coach as well on the side, as well as sleeping.
And you support Arsenal?
Yeah, born and bred, always got to be.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good morning, hello, welcome. It is Sunday morning and I'm very excited because I have purchased the Osmo Pocket 3. And when I say recently, I literally mean yesterday. So I thought what a perfect way to showcase it. Let's see what it can do. And I'm gonna start vlogging. And today is the first day we're gonna do this vlog. There's a burglar. Is that my washing? I bet my washing's not falling over. The washing is forever falling over. It's a nightmare. Anyway, so if you are new here, hi, my name is Hannah. I'm a performer, a presenter, and a creative, and I have decided that I want to start vlogging. I'm going to be the star of my own show. No, but anyway, seriously, now I've got my new Osmo Pocket. I'm very excited about this. Do love a bit of equipment, and myself and Brian actually have so much equipment. We were like, we need to do something with this. This is ridiculous. We have enough equipment to have our own production company. Are we going to do that? No. So we're going to, well, I am going to invest in this. So I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. There'll be more videos coming your way, a mixture of vlogs and also some equine yard visits, which are very exciting. I'm excited about. I've been to 2 and those videos will be coming your way. I've got a videographer on board. Very exciting. So yes, please hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, good to see ya. I'm going to be introducing you to someone who you will have seen before on my channel. He is in his 70s. He still rides young thoroughbreds that have literally just come off the track. So let's go see him. My second cup of tea of the day. I have a tea problem. So much so, this is one of our 5 teapots. I just realised I've got my roller in. I had my hair cut the other day. So it's not playing ball. I'm not quite used to this whole fringe, so we have to keep the roller in. So let's go meet Jim. Let's see what life is like for a 70-year-old who runs a livery yard. Right, let's go find Jim. He's in the school. He's normally in the school. He's actually, what's he doing? Lunging. Good morning.
One nice horse.
Yeah, it is. She is nice.
Benny!
So you may have seen Jim before. We did a horseball video a few months ago. So I think this is a good plan to actually plug that video. So if you haven't seen it already, please do. I will link it to this video. You've got to introduce yourself. Tell us about you. How old actually are you firstly? Because I think
77.
70. Are you 77?
Yeah. Don't you keep up?
No, I
that
actually,
explains why I didn't get a present this year, doesn't it?
but I thought you were more 74, so you're doing great.
Thank you very much.
For 77. Well, you've been obviously with horses.
Yeah.
Horses have been a big part of your life for so long.
Yeah.
talk to me about that. How did you actually get into horses?
I don't know why I've always liked horses. For years we used to go trekking in Wales 4 times a year, even with the kids had a little cart up there, and when the kids were little we'd put them in a cart and lead them for half an hour before they went to sleep on horseback, and then put them back in the cart. I went there one year and he had a really nice Arab cross, which was quite a handful, and I got on with it all right. And I just said to the guy, how much profit do you want on this horse? And he said 50 quid, and I said, no. I bought my first horse without, I knew what he'd paid for it, so for 500 quid I had my first horse.
But you used to do mad stuff, didn't you? Like when you first started riding, you used to go on like crazy rides, take some alcoholic beverages with you.
Alcoholic beverages?
Well,
wash your mouth out.
No, but it was like you had like campouts, didn't you, with friends? And then
we used to go away for the weekend, but we'd stop in bed and breakfast. Yeah, no, I was a little bit of a maniac, and I still enjoy a fast ride with a reliable horse. This is Dulcet Spirit, yeah, which I think is one of the nicest put together horses we've got at the moment. We did have a playing Horseball, but
she came from Brett's, didn't she?
She came from Brett Robinson, yeah.
Johnson.
Brett Johnson, I was
Brett
close.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Close. Brett Johnson in Epsom.
Yeah.
But that's something you do, isn't it? So you'll get thoroughbreds that if they're not...
if they're not going properly, then that we're quite happy to take them. And the one thing, when you know a trainer like Brett, he won't give you any bull.
Yes.
And it will be what he says it is.
Yeah.
And he said it was the nicest horse he'd sold me, and I agree. Oh, sorry.
Actually,
somebody's got one of his.
Yes, I have one who is an absolute angel. Yeah. But my point is though, so you'll take them on and you'll actually retrain them for horseball.
Yeah,
that's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah, schooling. Not every horse takes to everything, you know, be it racing. This one we had a little bit of a problem with the feet, which she's lost a shoe at the moment, and we're waiting for the farrier. And I'm absolutely amazed that she can lunge without being lame without a shoe.
No, it's gone, he's left.
Jim, come back!
But we'll walk as well. So,
okay.
You've been playing horseball for all your life, haven't you?
Yeah, since I was 7. I'm 25 now. If anyone's good at maths, that'd be I don't know, about 18, I reckon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah,
but now
very
you're
long.
a coach, aren't you? So you're still heavily involved in horseball.
Yeah. So I don't come up as much as I probably should at the moment, but I've actually got Sophia.
Nowhere near as much.
I've actually got Sophia, who's a lady who plays on my team, taking my horse to Belgium. So she does the hard work for me, and I get all the profit at the end of it, so I can't complain.
So for those that don't know and aren't horsey, can you tell me why you're brushing her off?
Just because she's sweated there, and if you just wash it off, then the sweat marks remain. Whereas if you brush them first, it saves an awful lot of brushing when they first come in, before you ride them again. So we'll just round to the shower and give her a quick splash, and then out she can go with the others.
How long do you reckon you'll continue riding?
Don't know. Till I do have a bit of arthritis in the back, and when that plays up more, then I'll probably have to give up. But
well, I suppose really it's good to keep going.
yeah, so people keep telling me.
I mean, you're doing really well. I had no idea you were 77.
Yeah, unfortunately, it rather creeps up on you. And when the kids are saying, oh, have another 2 drinks, I keep telling them, I don't have a day to waste, you do. Really working hard. The first thing is the lower legs to wash. But there shouldn't be. He was washed yesterday after working. I think he was. There's a little bit of sweat in there.
Who did you learn your horse knowledge from?
You just pick it up as you go along. You know, there's.
But has there been someone in your life that has been?
Not particularly. No, you know, you learn things. You know, just I don't know if you watch lunging. I give a with this one, I just give it a whistle when I want it to canter. That I learned from watching George Bowman driving with his team, and when he went through an obstacle, he would just, when he got to the last bit, he would give the horse a quick whistle, or the team, and they'd all canter out, and they learn things if you keep working at it, and if it makes your life easier doing it, then that's fine. Is always turn the horse towards you, because sometimes they go off at a gallop and a buck and you can't get out the way quick enough. Not that there's any malice in it, but and normally she would go out flat out, but she doesn't seem too bothered today.
I've just done a quick tidy up because she won't have the clippers near her. Doesn't look too bad, does it, Reece? Considering I've done it with scissors.
The door's great, thank you.
Firstly, how long have you been a yard owner for?
I bought my first horse in 1984.
Yeah.
And the year after, the person, I bought it here when it was a ramshackle place, and the year after, the person who had the lease moved away and he offered me to take it over, so I bought it from him. And then eventually we bought the land. So since 1985 I've been a yard owner, but probably only the last 10 years a proper yard like this.
And what's it like owning a yard in terms of responsibility? You must enjoy it.
Well, yes. Sometimes you have to keep reminding horse owners of what the letters DIY mean, because there are some who want you to do most of it for him. What we do is assisted livery, so we bring in, feed, turn out. We don't have any full DIYs, but everything else is down to them. You know, and then there'll be, oh, I haven't made up a hay net to put in. Would you do it? No, unless you're paying. And
then responsibilities, that includes things like getting the hay in on time, ready for winter season. You've got to harrow the school. You do all that yourself.
Yeah.
I have harrowed the fields before.
Yeah, not often enough.
I do it again. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, no. One of the main things is just making sure that all the facilities are right. So that means you have to level the menage every so often, which is difficult when you've had a summer like now with no rain, because you don't really want to be wasting water on it. And now we've had a couple of weeks of rain, it's in a nice condition for levelling. In the spring, we're on clay. So you get about 1 week when you can harrow and roll the fields, which you've also done, to get it right. Unfortunately, that week we were in Argentina for the Horseball World Cup. So this year I've not been happy with the condition of the fields. The summer fields fine because they're not on there in the winter, but the fields we use in the winter are still fairly bumpy.
I think we should talk about the hay crisis as well, because that's an issue.
Yeah.
For horse owners and yards everywhere.
Yeah, it is an issue this year, and I've heard prices of as high as £10 for a small bale. We use round bales. We only got half the number of bales off more land this year than we got last year. And so that has given me a problem. I've been very lucky that I have friends in areas that have had rain. I won't say whereabouts before there, and they've found me a hay dealer who's doing a second cut and will make up our shortage. So that's fine, but the hay, my round bales that were £50 last year are going to be £75 this year. So that's actually going to reflect on liveries, because they all seem to think, although they will pay £50 a night for kennels, they all seem to think that you have a privilege of paying for their horse hobby. There's yards closing by the day, and I saw somebody on one of the social media saying because the yards are closing, that's why the prices are going up. No, the yards are closing because people can't make money, and it's no no point slaving away for no return.
Yeah.
And then I'm very lucky here. We have a good bunch of people. They all get on. Well, yeah, there are a few exceptions to that. They all get on. And the one thing I've discovered is that if you have a rule, that's it. You don't actually, everybody has to be treated the same. And as I say to them quite frequently, if you don't like the way we do it here, there are other yards in the area.
Yeah.
You know, just don't expect us to change the way we do it. You know, one of the things we have is a mixed herd. Not everybody wants that. And we have had to ask horses to leave because they're too aggressive in a mixed herd. But I'd rather do that than spend an extra, well, it wouldn't be me, but the staff, having to pay the staff an extra hour to bring them all in individually. You know, we call them, you know how we do it here, we call them in the morning. In the summer, they come in, they have their breakfast. At the moment, they have a bit of hay as well because there's not enough out there for them. And then they go out again, and we call them in the evening, and all 18 of them come in, go in their boxes, have their tea, and out again. And if you want your horse left in, that's fine. Those who want to play the hokey cokey with rugs, you know, really, even with thoroughbreds, unless it's getting down to 10, they don't need a rug on. But it's a number one fault, particularly new horse owners. Nice new rugs, let's put it on.
10 of them.
Yeah.
Just want to touch upon as well the yards that used to be in the area. So obviously we're in North London.
Yeah.
Years ago there used to be way more yards up here, right?
Yeah. The backing onto us here, which used to be a riding, well, loosely called school, they used to do, their lessons were hacking basically. And on the 2-hour ride on a Sunday, there'd be 20, 25 horses. And I think they had something like 150 horses around there at one time. I would think they're barely 40 now. Down the road there was Arkley View, that's closed, which was run by the Clark family for years. Belmont's closed. Patchett's was a big competition centre and had a great riding club that I was a member of in the early days. That's become housing.
Right, I think then, Jim, to finish it off, you better plug Horseball.
Right.
Because that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, in 1991, well, 1990 I first saw Horseball. In 1991 we started the British Horseball Association. And in the early days we used to go out, rent menages a lot to Oaklands College. Then eventually we built our own menage, and the London Club trains here.
Would you be happy for people to come and watch? Like if someone's watching
more
this,
than happy.
How can they?
A lot of people, well,
here or somewhere else?
Well, here, the national competitions are obviously on the British Horseball website. We don't have a website here, do we? Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. As we said earlier, we did a video on it a few months ago, so people can go and watch that.
Yeah.
And then we'll be doing some more stuff, won't we?
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
I presume so. Yeah. When
Stay
you're bored.
tuned.
Jam pots should be washed out and put in the dishwasher.
Jam pots?
Recycle them with jam.
I don't have a jam pot.
Oh, it must be thingy.
I always enjoy speaking to... Oh my gosh, Brian's bought... Oh, wow. So Brian's bought a cast iron dish. So this means he's got this from Lidl. Okay, so last year I was making sourdough and then I stopped because I didn't have a cast iron dish. And then I was thinking, oh, I need a Le Creuset one. And I don't. Anyway, that's another story. So yeah, that's Jim. Let me know what you think of Jim. I didn't know he was 77. That was a bit of a shock. But it's always very insightful, I find, listening to an older person, and especially, I mean, look, he still rides, so it's pretty amazing. He carries on going, and he does what he does for Horseball. He lives, breathes, sleeps, everything Horseball. Let's stick the kettle on, have a cup of tea.
I've got bacon, I've got eggs.
This is our new cast iron pot.
This is exhilarating stuff, people are going wild for it.
Shut up! It was a nice chance to show you our tea set.
My tea set.
Yes, that you've been collecting.
My tea set.
So this is actually a coffee pot, and I'm going to use it for tea, just because we use the teapot so much. We never use the coffee pots, that's what we're going to do. So it all matches, it's all matchy-matchy. We're going to have bacon and eggs, especially so we can use please, because I've never used
we're
these
pigs.
before. Because we're pigs, yeah.
Here, do you want to slice this?
Yeah, okay.
Crumbs everywhere. You were supposed to do this. Royal blend tea, it's loose leaf. I don't really know a lot about it. It's just quite expensive and buy it every so often because it's so expensive.
It's gorgeous.
It's strong tea, yeah. This time we're here because we're sad. We are sad people, and I'll put the timer on once I brew it. There's not enough water in the kettle, which I'm not surprised.
Is this my fault?
No, it's not. I've never blamed you for anything.
Yes, you would.
There you go. Green is green tea, white is white tea, and black is black tea. I'm just going to quickly rinse a few things.
This was my grandma's. Was it grandma's grandma? Or grandma's mum?
Grandma's grandma. It's electroplated nickel silver. There you go.
Oh. That egg topper does the perfect round egg. Each piece of china has a maker's mark on the back, just like this. It's Real Old Willow by Boobs, and then later on it was bought by Royal Dalton. So these are all they're not Royal Dalton, but some of them
The
are
original
either,
stuff.
It's the original, so it's either pre or post war. And we've been collecting it, but rightly so, you wash it by hand so that all the gold on the plates does not come off. Shameless plug, but if you could subscribe, I really would appreciate it. I would really love to build this channel. Plus, if there is something that you would like to see, please add this to the comments. Suggestions, I can then put that into my brainstorm bank and then we can see what we can do. So I'd love for you to do that, and also like this video if you enjoyed it, which would be great. We've got coming up, well, this week's quite an exciting week, so I'll be adding to my performer portfolio. So you have to stay tuned to see what that is. And then later on in the week, I will be meeting a lady who is very inspirational. She has created her business based on the world of fashion. Again, I won't tell you too much, but I'm looking forward to meeting her. I've not met her before, but that will all be coming up in my next vlog this week. And then towards the end of the week, if all goes well, I will be releasing my latest yard visit, my latest racing yard visit. So if that is not a reason to subscribe, I don't know what is. So whether you enjoy your horses, racing, or just your general country lifestyle, follow, subscribe along, and yeah, hopefully we can enjoy this adventure together. But until next time, have a good week, have a good rest of your Sunday, and I will see you all very soon. And breathe.